Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mark Strain to the Philippines. Today's video is all about the back to school scam or the pay for her college scam. Don't fall for it. What to look for? That's something you're interested in. Stay tuned. So this video really could be like two different videos, but they're basically the same thing. It's back to school season, and so a lot of these single moms are gonna be hitting you up like, hey baby, I got a problem. Hey baby, I'm shy. That's how they'll start it in the LDR chats and relationships you guys are in. I'm shy. You're like, okay, well, get over it. Hope you're not shy in person. But what they're really saying is, I'm shy of something to ask you. So you're supposed to say like what, and then they'll tell you what their problem is. Like, oh, I have a problem. Okay, what is it? Drag it out of them almost. And eventually they'll get to it. They'll be like, oh, my baby's school's coming up and I have to pay tuition, or I have to pay for books, or I have to pay for school supplies. And that may be well and true and all, but a lot of times it's a scam. Most of the time it's a scam. So if they're hitting you up for school supplies, like I have to pay tuition or books, often they're very poor over here, right? So if they ask for a lot of money, even say $70 or something, that's a lot of money over here. So I would be questioning that. If they say like that's how much their tuition is, does their kid go to private school? How does their kid go to private school? If they're poor, it doesn't make sense. So chances are it's actually a lot less than that, and they're trying to get extra money for like food or other things, and they're milking you. And you're probably not the only one they're milking. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. They probably got several guys they're talking to that they're milking, but you just have to be careful. And the best way to not fall for a scam, I keep telling you, is to not send anything, at least not until you meet or until you're engaged or married, preferably then. But this LDR relationship, you sending money all the time, thinking she's the one, she might be doing the same thing to 10 other guys. Just warning you, it happens all the time. And the second version of this scam isn't the single moms, it's actually the younger girls, the college age girls, the 18 to 21-year-old. They're going to do the whole I got college to pay for scam. And they may do it a couple different ways. They'll either ask you up front for the money, say, I need $400 to $700 for tuition, which we look at that and say, oh, that's really not too bad for college tuition and stuff. But that's a lot of money over there. So it may be that much for college tuition. But if they can't afford college, then they probably shouldn't be going there, right? So that's common sense. Maybe they should be doing something else, or working, or anything else, working overseas. All those are valid options, but instead, thanks to the internet, they found a bunch of suckers online who will be more than happy to give them a couple $100 here and there. Okay, baby, yeah, I love you. I'll pay for your college, and then we can meet, and then we can get married. And you never even met this girl yet, and she might have like a Filipino boyfriend at her school, and you would have no idea. I know you like to think you're the foreigner, you're the hot shot, but most Filipinos date foreigners. Yes, there's a lot that don't want foreigners, but if you look at it, only like 5% or less Filipinos marry a foreigner. So 95% still date a Filipino or a different Asian. just being honest, we're being completely honest and brutal today. So this idea that you can pay for her college and she'll love you forever, she might be temporarily grateful, but it probably won't last, right? Even if she graduates, then she gets a good job, then she can date whoever. She can date a local, she can travel, she can date foreigners that are here. This whole idea that you pay for her college and everything's going to be great, Probably not going to work that way. It happens sometimes, but if that was the case, the relationship would probably last even if you didn't pay for her school. At least meet her first. Like, meet her, get engaged. Don't be like just writing blank checks, paying hundreds or thousands of dollars for tuition. You wouldn't do that back home. You would be suspicious. You would never do that to a Western woman. Why would you do that here? It doesn't make sense. You need to like use your brain, use your head, and not your other head. Like, use the right head, the thinking one, and realize if she truly loved you, she's not going to ask for your money. She knows you work hard. She knows that money, it's important. Like you bleed sweat and like cry, like blood, sweat, and tears for your money. She would be embarrassed to ask. Like, a good Filipino is going to be embarrassed to ask. Would never do that. And so these ones asking for school supplies, for textbooks, for tuition, to pay for their college, all of that. One thing if an emergency comes up, but even then, an emergency is often a scam. So you really have to be wise and use your own discretion. And it's the best way to not get scammed is just never send it. And let them know up front, like, I'm just never going to send anything until after we meet. That way they know not to even bother you. They can go ask one of their other 10 boyfriends online. They can ask one of their other guys to send some money. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. You might be sitting there like, my girl would never be that way, blah, blah, blah. I trust her. It happens all the time. It really does. Some men come here, even meet their girl, have a great time for a couple weeks, go home, and then she meets another guy a week or two later, or a day or two later. She has them in rotation until there's a ring and you're permanently here or she's permanently there. You just have to be careful. And the best way to be careful is to be smart and be safe. Just say no. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you liked it, if you don't like it, if you disagree. We'd love to hear it. Just give me your opinion. It really helps out the community, like the discussion and everything. But hit that like button if you liked it for more videos like this. It really helps me out. It enables me to keep doing this and help you guys and make a living and everything. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. God bless. Peace.